and welcome back. It is the beginning of September, which means it's favourites time. You can go first.
Okay, my first favourite is the sweetest thing I've ever owned. It's from Vietnam, it's from Tony Moly. It's called the Pocket Bunny Moist Mist.
Moist mist.
It's delicious, it's just a hydrating facial mist.
It smell?
Oh.
It looks like...
Go right in there.
Oh, it's... okay. What does it smell of?
I don't know, you've got lipstick on your teeth. So I've been using this on the daily. I think I've almost finished it. Yeah, there's not very much left in here, but I did buy a backup because I'm sensible.
Look at this little ears.
I just, even if it didn't work, I'd still use it because I think it's so cute. I think it smells good. Julia just said she doesn't think it smells as good as one of her favourites, which is coming up.
So the product that Camilla was referring to that's in my favourites is the Clarins Fix Makeup Spray. So this is a hydrating makeup setting spray. It's got a super fine mist to the point where I actually was wondering if it was even going onto my face, but then you come look in the mirror and you realise it's coated in this little veil of hydration. It's amazing. It smells like a perfume. It's so delicious, and I actually wanted to mention it alongside a couple of other things from the forthcoming summer collection from Clarins, which is called Sunkissed. The other product in that collection that I've been using a lot this month is the limited edition bronzing compact. So as you can see, it comes with 3 different bronzing shades. One of them is slightly kind of satin finish, and then a lovely apricot bronze blusher in the middle. I basically swirl my brush around the edge to get the bronzer shade and kind of put that in all the usual spots, and then obviously use the blusher as it's intended. But it's a really nice, huge big pan, which I really like. The packaging is gorgeous. Got a kind of amber sheen. And the other thing is their mascara. I've never used the Clarins mascara properly before. I've tried the odd one, but I've never really used them continuously. But this one I love, and this is the...
Does it be long?
I have actually no idea, it doesn't say. I'll put the actual name of this mascara on the screen because I'm not exactly sure which of their mascaras it is. It's very thickening, like not necessarily volumizing as in gives you lots of lashes, it just gives you very thick looking lashes, but not in a clumpy way. I really love this. I've been wearing it a lot this month. My only criticism is that when I'm not wearing eyeshadow, it does transfer onto my brow bone a little bit. That's because I've got really oily eyelids, although having said that, not all my mascaras have that problem. But when I'm wearing eyeshadow, that tends to make the problem go away. So it is a lovely mascara. If you are a Clarins mascara fan, then I would definitely give this one a look.
This is Karen and the Clarins theme. This is also part of their new collection. This is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil, and this is in the colour 2 Raspberry. You can see that I love it.
How long have you had that? Like a month, 2 months?
No, a month, less than a month. And as you can see, I've ploughed through it. I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it now over an existing lip colour, but it's just so juicy, and the applicator, as I've said before, is like a little kitten's paw.
It's so good.
It's so addictive. I absolutely love it. So
yeah.
When I'm finished with this, I'll be getting a new one, that's for sure.
My next product in its ladle is the Squin Glow Drops. Now, I bought this at the same time that I bought that cleansing balm I think I spoke about in my last favourites video, but it took me a while to start using it because I was a bit intimidated by them. You know what I'm like, it takes me a while to get used to things. I bought the little size because I wanted to trial it. It's fairly pricey, which is also kind of why I bought the little one, but I really love it, and I don't know how, but it just makes your skin look luminous and dewy but not greasy. So normally I'd be quite intimidated by a product like this because it is literally just a blend of oils that you put in with your moisturizer every day. I would normally be quite scared of something like that because I would assume it would make my skin look greasy because it's obviously slightly oily to begin with, but it doesn't. It just makes your skin look really luminous, and I just really love how it looks. I've been wearing it every single day, mixed in with my moisturizer, like I said, and it just makes my makeup go on beautifully afterwards. In fact, the first day I used it, that evening when I cleaned my face, I noticed that my skin, even after I'd washed it, was looking particularly glowy. I don't know if it would necessarily work in summer for me because I do tend to get a bit more oily in summer, but certainly now that the weather's a bit cooler, it's working really well and I really love it.
Okay, well, I'll follow your lead and do a skincare item. This is a combo, obviously. They're both Exuviance products. The first is the Triple Microdermabrasion Face Polish, which I've spoken about at length, so I'm not going to go into it too much. But this is new, and this is the Exuviance Bionic Oxygen Facial, which I blogged about earlier in the week, and we'll put the link in the description box. Used separately, they're brilliant, but used together, they're they bring the glow. This is obviously just a straight up exfoliator, and this is more of like a detoxifying, energizing mask, so it just brings all that luminosity back into your skin. You apply a generous layer over this of this onto clean damp skin, and you kind of massage it, and it forms this really like kiff foam on your skin, which then I almost wanted to do a time lapse of it the other night, because I was standing in front of the mirror and you watch the foam then sink into your skin, and it makes this like popping candy fizzy like feeling on your face, and like you can hear it going which I absolutely love. And then, you know, you just splash off your face, rinse off any excess, and then you're done, and it takes 5 minutes. It's brilliant. I can highly recommend it. Also, a little goes a long way, so this is going to last me a really, really long time.
Speaking of masks, Camilla, when she came back from Vietnam, bought me the Laneige water sleeping mask, which I love. It is so my cup of tea, I can't even tell you. It's basically a really juicy cream gel that you slather all over your face, and then your face just drinks it up. It's amazing. It's so super hydrating. It feels so fresh and cooling on the skin. Oh my god, it's just everything you want a delicious, hydrating, juicy mask to be. So I don't really have much to say about that. It's just that I really love it. And if you can ever get your hands on Laneige, it's sold a lot in Asia. You can also get it in the US as far as I know. It's awesome. It's a really, really nice Asian skincare brand. So I know they do lovely also sheet masks and sorts of goodies like that. So I love that mask. It's awesome.
You're welcome. Next are some items from Chanel. First, I'm going to talk about their nail polishes in general, which have recently been reformulated. So this forms part of their new the Rouge collection, and this is Rouge Noir, which is a kind of cult classic. This was given to me as a birthday present, and when I opened it I was like, oh, well, that's interesting, because the previous time I owned it, the quality was crap, because that's what Chanel were known for. They were known for great colours but really rubbish formulations. And I'm pleased to say the reformulation really paid off, because this now, both of these actually, work like an absolute bomb, and they stay put for 5 to 6 days without chipping, which is...
Yeah, I had 9 days with that red polish.
I'm wearing the red, which is...
Rouge Puissant.
So I'm wearing this on my nails today, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm in love with it.
Yeah, such a classic red.
Yeah, they're both really, really beautiful. And then the other thing that I've been loving is also part of the Le Rouge collection, which is this eyeshadow quad. Just look at it. It's just too beautiful. I can't. So this is the first collection from their new creative director. And this is an all matte, I think it's their first ever all matte eyeshadow palette, and it is magnificent. The quality of the shadows are exquisite, and you know, looking at it initially I was like, oh, red, I don't know how this is going to work, and I wasn't like that enthusiastic about it. But after using it, I'm a full convert, and since we got it, I've used this pretty much exclusively for the past few weeks, and I am obsessed.
My next favourite is an oldie but a goodie, and you would have seen this hundreds of times on the blog. It's the Bourjois 123 Perfect CC Cream. The reason I'm putting it in this month again, I'm sure I put it into a favourites many moons ago, is because 2 reasons. One, I've kind of reignited a passion for it because I've started using it again much more regularly. In fact, I've been mixing it with my LA Girl Pro BB cream. That was because I was looking to kind of tweak the colour of my foundation, but I found actually, having done that, quite a happy accident of it being a very, very nice base. I really like it because this has quite good coverage, sort of medium coverage, and the tinted moisturizer has very, very low coverage. So mixed together, they're like a really nice everyday kind of semi-sheer base, and very easy to wear, looks invisible on the skin, all the stuff I really look for in a base. And the other reason is I just found myself recommending it to people a lot recently, and everyone I know of my friends who's gone out and bought it has absolutely loved it. I don't know anyone who's ever tried this and not liked it. And it suits both our skins, so I've got slightly oily skin, Camilla's got dry skin, we can both use this and really like it. So it's an incredibly versatile product. The shade range is rubbish, I'm not gonna lie. It's better suited for kind of light to medium skin tones, but it really is good. So if you can find a colour match, I use number 33 Rose Beige, and that suits me perfectly. So yeah, that's just a really, really awesome drugstore option.
It's also a dupe for the Dior BB cream, which now costs almost 900 Rand. So you do the math. Okay, my final favourite is from Elizabeth.
You have powered through that.
I told you, I love this stuff.
So nice.
So this is the 8-hour cream all over miracle oil for face, body and hair. I've also reviewed this on the blog. I am fully obsessed with it. I use it every single morning. I spritz it all over my damp body when I'm done with the shower.
Yeah, it smells so good. It doesn't smell like 8-hour cream.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't at all smell like 8-hour cream. It's got lots of really beautiful essential oils in here, and it's really hydrating. It sinks in so fast that I can use it in the mornings and not worry about there being any transfer onto my clothes, which is
kind of like a dry oil. Not strictly a dry oil, but it has that texture.
It's well, you can see how much I love it, because I've had it also for When did you go to that Elizabeth Arden launch? Also
Yeah,
less
also like
than
a month.
A month ago, so yep.
My last favourite is something I inherited from Camilla, isn't she lovely? It's the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. First of all, before I forget to tell you, the Balm is now available in Studdiford's, which is exciting. So we actually popped down to Studdiford's in Canal Walk recently and went and had a little swatch fest of all the goodies. Very well stocked display. In fact, they had 2 displays. They were huge. And they seem to have everything certainly that I'm aware of from the brand. So a nice, good array of products. And there were a few things that we tried that were really nice. Like those eyeshadow sticks.
Crayons.
Yeah, those were really good. They make beautiful blushes, and this is one of their signature products, which is a very, very high intensity highlighter. So this is the one I've got on my face today. I really don't know if
it looks so much better on you.
But I put it on with a very light hand because it is super intense, unless I'm going out at night and I'm maybe I do sometimes do like a highlight of my highlight, so I do a very subtle highlight on the cheeks, and then I'll use something intense like this sort of just there to make it pop.
That's so clever.
So fancy. And I'm just going through like a super highlighter phase along with the rest of the world apparently, but I really love this. It completely lives up to the hype for me. Camilla's not as much of a fan, that's why she gave it to me, but it works nicely on my skin.
It's too intense for me. I think if you've got dry skin, it just gets caught in these little drier bits here. I don't know.
All your wrinkles.
No, I mean, I'm gonna make sure I don't have any of those. It'd be ridiculous. No, it was too intense for me. But I do have their Frat Boy blush, which is a really stunning blush. So I can highly recommend.
I can see how this could potentially highlight texture a little bit.
This is
yeah. Okay, that's the end of favorites. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Today I wanted to show you some products that I've kind of acquired over the past few months, which I've mentioned in blog posts or other hauls, but I haven't actually showed you in action. So I've got some bits from my US haul a few months ago, some Bobbi Brown bits and pieces, as well as the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish.